It is winter 2024-2025. It's miserable, cold, and the boat building is on hold. However, I'm going to have a go at making my own sail. Just for the journey, really. And in this image you can see I have been given 3 different pieces of sail by 2 different chaps. One bloke I don't know the name of, but thank you anyway. And the other guy, Tim, is a guy who frequents the harbour that I frequent. And he had the sail and he said I could have it. Unfortunately, one of the pieces is a little more tired than the other 2. The other 2 have been cut in half for some reason, I think because he just wanted to get rid of it. And the larger piece it's a lot more tired. I'd love to know where it's been. It's obviously done a fair few nautical miles. However, I need to Frankenstein 2 pieces together to make for a piece that's big enough for my scamp sail. Here I have laid down the string, very fine rope, basically in the dimensions of the sail according to the plans. This gives me a chance to move the sail cloth into an orientation that will be best suited for my layout. So, I drew out the main outline and roughly cut around the outside of that, leaving a border, and using masking tape I've joined the 2 together, and the next step is to join them by sewing them. And using a Sailmakers hook that I've bodged together, I'm sewing from right to left with a Sailmaker stitch. And since I started, my technique and methods have certainly improved, certainly more efficient, and you'll see that later on in my videos. Here's the finished result. The join's completed, and I've relaid it out on the church hall floor, and I've done a little test run with a bolt rope, polyester bolt rope, that I would intend to join to the outer edges of the working edges of the sail. The sail numbers here are crafted from an old mirror dinghy sail that I've got that's beyond use on the boat. I'm pleased with the outcome. I did this visually by looking at photos on the internet and using graph paper to match the font. Right, so here's the patches. Bit of a mess at the minute, but I'm making a start on it. I made a template. I've gone with triangular patches just for simplicity, and also the book I'm reading saying that you can't beat them. So yeah, for the first sail, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going for the leech and foot patch to start with, right at the back, and I'm going for 4 patches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one is another one on here. And my nifty new scissors my mother-in-law got me, which are lovely. There's the outer patch. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to hem the outer patch, but I'm going to run a hot blade or a converted soldering iron to melt them for simplicity purposes. I can't hammer every angle. Yeah. So there's, where is it? That's patch 1, the ugliest. So I'm just sort of scraping together bits from old pieces. Patch 2, patch 3, and patch 4. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, right, so in order to cut the sailcloth, I've been using a soldering iron with a sort of chisel-y tip that's sort of on it, and it worked. It's done a fairly good job. The trouble is I've been using it on a piece of plywood, and you can see all these cuts. And where they've cut into the wood, or where the soldering iron's cut into the wood, it's left these grooves which sort of make it a bit uneven to go over when you, so the blade sort of bumping over like these speed bumps. And then I just thought, oh, we've got a piece of glass. Oh, it cuts like a razor. Watch. Let's see if we can film and do this at the same time. Right, here we go. Oh. How satisfying is that? Just, oh, like a laser. So pleased about that. And not a scuff on the glass. It's perfect.